Early. Let's get this done. Let's go. Raiders on 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
So hello everybody and welcome to tonight's Section 5 Livingston County matchup between Hornell and Livonia. I'm Bob Peischer, broadcasting from the Simmons Rockwell broadcast booth here from Hornell, New York, Maple City Park. Hornell Red Raiders come in with a 1-1 record, and Livonia with a 5-2. Obviously, Livonia able to get a few more games in because they have an off-turf field too, so you can play in the rain with baseball, which is nice with a turf field. Because I do remember a 21-19 game I did on turf in Bolivar, was it Richburg? I can't remember exactly where it was, but they had a turf field and it lasted forever. It was downpouring, and there was a lot of runs. Cody Carnamone on the mound here for Hornell. Take a quick peek at the standings as Cody warms up. Like I said, Hornell has played 3 games, but they did not complete 3 games. The one game against Campbell Savona, was rained out before the 5th inning even started, and of course you got to have 5 innings completed as long as the home team or the losing team gets their ups, I should say, in that 5th inning. Hornell was up 8-4. Did that game last night. I had to clean all my lenses and everything. My equipment was just covered with obviously rain is not a cleanest thing in the world, and you know that when you get your window or rain on your windows. So they didn't do lineups here before the game. I thought they would. You know who's starting for Hornell in the batting order anyways. We'll give you kind of a rundown. There's Nash Adams at first base. Christian Valle at second. Marco Pico right there playing short. Julian King playing third. Should be Brody Flights out in left field. There he is. Oops, I'll have to start because I just had a phone call and had to hang it up, but we'll show the rest of them in a moment. Leading off for Livonia is number 12, Seth Eddy. One and 0 count. There's a strike, 2-0. Going to be out of play. Nice sunny day here. A little nice breeze too, or it'll be a lot hotter. Good job by the Hornell grounds crew. They did a great job when I was here testing stuff earlier today. They were raking the field in the infield, especially the dirt area where it was wet, and we got that pounded by rain yesterday. Went over to 3 or 4 times to stir up the dirt to get it nice and dry. And there's strike 3. Nice pitch by Cody. It's a confidence builder. I don't care who you are or how many times you've pitched. That one high. Two and 0. So we walked him. Brings up Oliver Taylor. Caden O'Connor down to second on the steal. Nice off speed by Cody. 0-2. Find him out there. Is that Keegan Matt, or is that Alfie Whiteley in center? There's a base hit. Nice throw in. Runners on the corners. Carson Beardsley, the senior, looks at a strike. That's low and outside. 1-1. Livonia's got the real light blue. I like that. With the orange lettering. Of course, Scott Gilman, the head coach, assisted by Corey Green. Chopper foul. If you're wondering what those lines are in right field, that is for the discus throw. With obviously the new construction, if you were able to watch any of the flag football games, you'll know that the Hornell gym, of course even the Hornell basketball games this year, everything was played at Alpha University because the Hornell gym is under construction. And obviously they're using the front yard where they would use the discus. And there's a base hit. 1 run home. So 1-0. And that's way over. Kind of a misplay by Brody that time. I think it was, anyways. It looked like he was taking the wrong direction, but it could be my angle of attack there myself, or view. But the wind and Brody's defense there, the wind is a little bit crazy here today. It is very windy. So off the bat, it could look like it's going one way and it's heading another. Little meeting at the mound. Today's game brought to you by the Carrot Cake Collection. Say hello to our new lineup at Tim Hortons in Hornell. Don't forget they got all your favorite flavors too. But this new carrot, and I did have somebody tell me the other day they did try it because they saw it on my ad and went in there and they love carrot cake and said it was very, very delicious there. That's the carrot cake muffin they had. I'm not sure what they had to drink. I didn't ask, but. And, of course, the main place in Hornell, Banquet and Conference Center, 251 Main Street. We'll be there tomorrow for Hornell Sports Night. Be fitting close to 400 people, and this lifted. This is going to be trouble. Coming in with a double. RBI double. Or actually, wait, 4 runs have come home yet? I missed a couple here. Let's check this out. Nice play. For the second out, little chopper. Makes it 5-0. Inside 2-0. So a walk. Brings up Grant Francis, 11th grader. This one popped up, flights underneath it. And the third out. So 5-0. We'll be back. We'll go side by side.
That number on the bottom of your insurance quote, it's far from the whole story. Are you receiving the coverage, advice, and advocacy you deserve? Price is only part of the equation. The other part? Making sure you're properly protected and backed by people who care. Together, let's build value.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
At Tim Hortons, we know it's much easier to stay focused in the mornings when you don't have to focus on breakfast. Freshly brewed, freshly cracked, baked daily. The $6 Tim's Trio, only at your neighborhood Tim Hortons.
Blue welcomes you to Alfred State, the #1 SUNY Regional College. Learn professional services like business, medical, or food service. Your skills will serve you well in the future. Launch your career with ASC Career Paths at alfredstate.edu.
An accident can turn your life upside down in an instant. Pain, medical bills, time off work, it's overwhelming. And when you look to the insurance company for help, they don't see you. They don't see your family or what you've lost. To them, you're just a number, just dollars on a spreadsheet. Their job is to pay you as little as possible. At WDC Injury Law, we see the person behind the claim. We fight for your recovery, your future, and your peace of mind. If you've been hurt in New York, call 607-500-HURT.
Hornell with a tough hill to climb here, already down 5-0, bottom of the first. Cody Carnamone leads things off for the Raiders. And that came right back. One pitch, one out. One hopper. On the mound is Oliver Taylor. Oliver, only a 10th grader, big kid. This one going to be out of play. Ball probably plugged in the, 'cause it probably still is wet. Nice hustle over there, Seth. Christian Valle, the batter. 1-1 now. Valle, a senior. There's a rip, base hit. Hornell. Nice swing that time by Christian. Good job. Throw over to first. Brody flights. One and 0. That one high, 2-0. There's a strike. That's a good take by Brody. He's ahead 2-0. And swings at the high one. Nice high fastball. Gets Brody to chase. And that one gets through. Hornell with the second hit this inning. Nash Adams up. Nash a senior. Oh, and 2 to Nash. Runners at first and second. Valle at second. First as Brody flights. 1 out. And Nash is going to get on. Those are the infielders' nightmares there, those little soft dribblers. You got to make a play real quick. Nothing 80 could do that time. Brings up Marco Pico. Bases loaded for Hornell with 1 out. Marco way behind on. It looked like he changed his mind that he wasn't going to swing. Then when he did swing, he was way behind. 1-1. Bases loaded, 1 out. Adams at first, Flights at second, and Christian Valle at third. On the mound for Livonia is Oliver Taylor. And there's a strike, low ball. And there's strike 3. Marco goes down. Alfie Whiteley, the center fielder, up. Oh, this could be trouble. Did he make that? Wow, he did. Unbelievable. Awesome play. Nothing you could do about that. That was a great play. Let's take a look at that one again. It's a oh, nice play. Today's game brought to you by the Dagan Funeral Home. Cremation services $19.95 plus the crematory fee. Thanks Jim Dagan and Laura Pico at the Dagan Funeral Home. Also do all types of funeral services. The Dagan Funeral Home, $16.95 plus the crematory fee. And by Decorator's Choice in Hornell. Flooring, mattresses, bedding, furniture, window fashions, Benjamin Moore paint, and so much more. It's Decorator's Choice. Thanks Dan and Maureen Broughton. Decorator's Choice. Dr. John Wine, Dr. Rich Jakowski, Dr. Kevin Hagan at Wine Chiropractic Associates, 20 Park Drive. Back and neck pain, headaches, all your spine care needs. Call Dr. John Wine and Dr. Rich Jakowski and Dr. Kevin Hagan and Dr. Spencer Wine. Thanks for all your support over the years, guys. And by Giovanni's Restaurant. Open 7 days a week at Giovanni's. Stop in for all your favorite pizza, wings. Forget they also got this great salad bar open 7 days a week. Also, they have their own delivery service. You don't have to worry about paying extra fees to DoorDash or anyone else. Giovanni's. And by Dr. Pat Pico, MD, 15 Lotus Street. Dr. Pico. Over 30 years of bringing you that great service and quality care to the residents of Steuben and Allegheny counties. Thanks, Dr. Pat Pico. So top of the second, Hornell had bases loaded to 1 out, but nice job by Taylor getting out of that. Cody Carnamone back to the mound now. Brings up top of the order, Seth 80, who struck out in the first. Oh, and gets hit in the second. Buchanan has been a little bit short with that. You got to throw a little. Obviously, he knows that too. Throw a little higher. You have a backup there just in case you overthrow even. This one's going to drop in. So Caden O'Connor with the hit. Good coaching by Livonia, just knowing that Buchanan hasn't been very accurate throwing out runners, so why not steal? Two and one. That one's high. 3 and 1. This one popped into the gap. This is going to be trouble. Going to take a trip to the mound here. Hornell is. Got to get my score right. Apologize, I'm a little behind here. 8-0. Still nobody out. Today's game brought to you by the Logo Print Company across from the Hornell High School. It's the Logo Print Company, embroidery, screen printing. You can see the hat machines there. I'm going to order some new Peisch Sports hats. They'll be available. And of course, St. James Hospital's Orthopedics Department, where champions are cheered on. St. James, thanks guys. Injured, they've got you covered. St. James Orthopedics Department. Gonna have a new pitcher coming in. Scoreboard went blank. Keegan Matt, 10th grader. It's actually 7-0. So I thought that, geez, they got 3 runs in that inning. Didn't seem like that there was many people on base. Simmons and Rockwell Ford, Simmons and Rockwell Nissan right across the street from each other up there in North Hornell. I know they're going to redoing the way you're going to be able to get to Simmons and Rockwell, so pay attention to what's going on up there with the new roundabout being put in. And there's only one roundabout in this whole project, and that's the one they're going to put in there up by Simmons and Rockwell. That's a major undertaking, obviously. WDC Injury Law, Welch, Donlin, and Zarples. Call 607-500-HURT. WDC Injury Law, serving New York and PA. Thanks, guys. Gilio's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, 382-0836. Chad Gilio. Give him a call. Get your air conditioning up to par. I got to put my air conditioning in on Saturday. I have 2 window units in the whole house, and it does a great job. Put them in on Sunday. First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Thanks, First Heritage. All your financial services at First Heritage Federal Credit Union. It's off the southern tier of New York. It's First Heritage Federal Credit Union. And by Alfred State College, Hometown Advantage, Allegheny County, Steuben County residents get $2,000 or more per year every year you attend Alfred State College. So 7-0. I got to make sure we have brings up Carson Beardsley. He had an RBI with a hit into left field in the first inning. Hornell's going to miss. They had Ben Woolliver did start the season on the team, but left the team to concentrate on basketball. He's on a traveling team, which that's the new way of the nowadays, where kids are involved in travel sports and stuff like that. And Hornet basically high school sports become secondary, unfortunately. Three and 0 to Beardsley. So a 4-pitch walk from Matt. Oh, and he got under it. Hornell's got to be a little bit more urgent when they do that. Yeah, Matt's got to get in there quicker than that. You got to run as fast as you can, Keegan. No jogging here. No, it's 8-0. I always say there's no excuse for not hustling, except unless injured. But other than that, you always got to be running, know the situation. Like even right now, with a man's on second, you should know the situation. Every position player has a different job to do in this situation. When the ball's hit to them, hit to a different person, hit to. He's going to advance down to third. Still nobody out here. Harper Rowe strikes out. Jacob Benitez is up. So 2 outs. Base is empty. Got to look the ball into your glove. See what happened here. Now, there's a perfect example, and I'm going to show you what he should have done. He should have ran as fast as he could over to first, looked at the base, make sure his foot was on it, and then looked back in that situation because he knew he had time. The ball was played very quickly. If it was a slow roller, then it changes a little bit, but something he'll keep learning. You always see that when a first baseman is going, even though he might be playing in, you'll see him run over, look down to make sure his foot's on the bag or against the bag, then look to catch the ball, and then the third person throwing the ball will take time too because they know they have time to get the play done. And there's strike 3. So a couple more runs, 4 runs to be exact. We'll be back.
In life, some surprises are good, and some surprises are not. You'll be pleasantly surprised by how much cash you could earn with an Apex Cashback checking account. Earn 3% cash back on your debit card purchases, and your ATM fees are refunded each month you qualify. Plus, when you refer a friend or family member to First Heritage and they open an Apex Cashback account, you'll each earn $50. Visit fhfcu.org, open your account, and refer your friends today.
Emma, did you hear?
Todd's in the hospital.
Who's Todd? He got a collapsed lung from vaping. He thought it was cool.
Not cool.
Promise you won't vape, Emma. It can lead to a lifelong addiction, and we can't be friends if your lungs collapse.
Bogus.
Wacky sitcom teens aren't the best people to talk to your kid about vaping.
Hey, you got a minute?
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
You rush out. You rush to school. You rush to work. But this is how you win the rush. Save the morning with the new Smoky Maple Bacon on your breakfast sandwiches. Only at your neighborhood Tim Hortons.
Okay, welcome back. Tyrone Buchanan. Bottom of the second, 9-0 Livonia. Two and one. Inside 3-1. Hornell did have the bases loaded with one out in the first, if you're just joining us. So they had a couple hits. Know they can get on base. And there's a walk. Brings up Julian King, the 9th grader. There's a rip. Oh, and got him at second. That's a heads-up play by Julian, though. Knowing that it was going down to third, that's all right. That's a good aggressive play. That I don't mind so much because it's got to be a perfect throw to second, and it was. Beautiful job thrown over to second that time by Seth Eddy. One and two to Keegan Matt. So second out. Cody Carnamone, the second hit back, grounded out to the pitcher in the first inning.
Girls are winning 3-1. Third inning.
There's Cody's. Oop, that's not the right play for some reason. I'll take out of that. Not sure why that was like that. See if this works all right here.
What's the boys' record?
No, that's not either. 1 and 2. 2 and 2. There's a base hit. First catcher come out to the mound. Today's game brought to you by the Italian Villa, 196 Seneca Street. All your Italian favorites from the Argentieri family. Over 60 years of bringing that great Italian cuisine. You can stop in there tonight and have a delicious dinner from the Italian Villa. And, of course, John and Dagan General and Trial Practice. Thanks, John. 29 Church Street, corner of Church and Genesee Streets. John and Dagan. Thanks, John. Look over to Cody. Oops, somehow Cody's Hornell did get on the board. That one's low. This is Christian Valle. Valle hit a hit into center field in the first inning. Dribbler. It's going to be foul. And if you're just joining us, there's the Class B1 standings coming into today's game. You see Livonia and Haverling have played the most games out of anyone. Haverling has with 8 games so far.
Yeah, well, 5 or 6 of them were on the softball.
There's a strike.
That's why the softball team's not doing very good.
2 outs, 1-2 count to Christian Valle. Cody Carnamone, the lone runner at first for Hornell. Oh, Christian, yep. That was a nice pitch, and that's going to be the 3rd out. Let's take a look at that pitch again. That was a sweet thing. Sweet thing. Whoop. Christian guessing. Okay, we'll be back.
Shop, finance, and buy your next car all online. With a new shopping experience at your fingertips, make car buying simple when you drive your deal at Simmons Rockwell Nissan in Horseheads and Hornell.
We're opening doors to your future at Alfred State, the #1 SUNY Regional College. Combine tech skills and knowledge to analyze problems and succeed together. Launch your career with ASC Career Paths at alfredstate.edu.
If you get hurt at work, you want to be able to turn to a professional you can trust. Someone on your side, with the experience to tell you exactly how things will go. Helping you get your life back together. If you get hurt at work, call 262-COMP today and get the results you deserve.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
Okay, welcome back. Top of the 3rd. Wow. Marco. We've had 2 great plays here today. Let's take a look at this one. Oh, nice snag. Take a look at that play again by Marco. Pitcher's best friend, obviously. Any great fielding, and that was by Marco. And of course, we saw Benitez do that great catch as a catcher for Livonia. So 2 great plays, one by each team here so far. And there's a strikeout. Or what just happened there? I was looking down at the stats. It was a walk, okay. So Seth walks. I'm trying to keep stats as well as doing everything else. Flights. Way to get 2 hands up there too, Brody. Beautiful job. Nice picture perfect catch. For those that are watching, you always want to catch with 2 hands and grip it. Grip with 2 hands and 2 down. Oh, that's a nice throw that time by Buchanan. Just the opposite side of where he should be, but beautiful job. Got it to the right, the right strength that time. And just couldn't be handled, but that was a nice throw.
They're open. No hot dogs. Just soda, chips, and candy.
That's a nice throw. Nice play. Let's take a look at it again. He says he's not going to let it go foul. Nice job by Cody. We'll actually bring up that standings again for those that missed it a little bit earlier, couldn't quite see it. Hornell down there in 6th. Don't forget, Hornell has played 4 full innings of the Hornell Campbell Savona game a couple days ago, and it was pouring out. And that is postponed, and they will pick that up to be announced. They haven't had that set yet at all. Waco 4-1. It's all about the seeding point, which you see on the right-hand side there. Wayland just a tad over Livonia. Of course, Dansville doing good. Haverling, Midlakes, Aquinas 0-7, which is unusual. Of course, they're a basketball school and football school too. I'm not sure what's going on with their baseball program, but today's game by the Ryan Agencies, Hornell, Jasper, and Wells. We'll thank Jeff Ryan. Insurance protection you can rely on from the Ryan Agencies for home, auto, business. The Ryan Agencies. Thanks, Jeff Ryan, for home, auto, business, and motorsports. Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys. Offices in Buffalo, Rochester, New York City. Call 585-262-COMP for Connors and Ferris. Proud supporters of the Bills, the Sabres, and your Hornell Red Raiders. Connors and Ferris. Ed's Computers, sales and service, 180 Main Street in Hornell. Thanks, Ed Flights at Ed's Computers. 607-324-6424. Brings up Brody Flights, who had a hit to center field his first at bat. This one popped out of play. It's high.
Jim's not going to be ready for this season either, is he? Jim. No.
Full count. And going to be a walk. It's good to see Hornell players, even though they're down 9-1, still kind of yelling, rooting on their team. Adams fouls one off. Lenny loves that when the kids are rooting on his team. No, he doesn't, apparently. Back then they used to say, he's a whiffer. Remember? There's a base hit for Adams. Yeah, I don't want to take chances. So Adams with a hit. Started 5 minutes early.
Wow, we're only in the third. Wow, for 9 runs. What did they get? 5 in the first, 4.
Runners at first and second. Center fielder Alfie Whiteley up. 2-1 count to him, 1 out. That's a nice stop. It swiped the bag and then low throw. Usually you get a little bit better bounce on that throw, but it skipped like a stone that time, which is hard for him to pick up. So that's a fielder's choice in the scorebook for Whiteley. And then, of course, the run scores on the error. Brings up Tyrone Buchanan, who walked his first at bat. Beef on Wick down at the club tonight. Said beef on Wick. Make sure there's mayonnaise and horseradish there. Ooh, you could hear the thud. Unfortunately, Whiteley has to go back to second, and you get hit by a pitch. So you get Payne. Buchanan gets hit, and Whiteley has to run back. Today's game brought to you by Maple City Collision Auto Body Repair Shop. It's Maple City Collision, the best auto body repair shop around. Moving to their new location behind Maple City Dodge. Thanks, John Birch. And Twin Hickory Golf Club, 18 challenging holes overlooking the beautiful Maple City and the Canisteo Valley. Look how green the field is here. You can imagine what it looks like up there at Twin Hickory. So get up there and buy a golf membership. You can buy a gift certificate by logging on to twinhickorygolfclub.com. Lamax Automax. Maximize your dollars every day with a trip to Lamax Automax and Lamax Pro Range Tire and Auto. Complete auto care, including collision, at Lamax Automax. So Oliver's going to stay in. Brings up Julian King. Julian had the hit into center field in the second. He makes contact here. And it drops in. Saw his mother, and Julian's dream is to be a major leaguer, and I'm telling you what, he's only a 9th grader, and he's 2 for 2 here today. See, his dream is a little different than mine. I wanted to make movies growing up. Sports were secondary. I did play basketball and football in high school, but and then, football in high school, and then it got injured. But then I ended up having 4 knee surgeries. So I said, well, you know what? I'll start filming the game. So hope Julian reaches his potential. That'd be absolutely amazing and awesome. I'm rooting for him, and everybody's rooting for him. But he's got a couple more years to go of high school. That one fouled off. Both runners have to go back. Buchanan at second, King at first. Full count. 2 outs, 2 on. Full count. Keegan Matt. Keegan the 9th in the batting order. Fouls one off. Good pitch to swing at there. I think that was going to be a ball too, but let's see. Oops. So Hornell does put 2 on the board to make it 9-3.
I'm serious, man. I actually drive better when I'm on it. If anything, I'm more careful. It just helps me focus. It just helps me focus, you know?
Hi, I'm Jim Dagan, and along with my daughter Laura, own and operate the Dagan Funeral Home here in Hornell.
The Dagan Funeral Home was established way back in 1883 by my great-great-grandfather and is the oldest family-owned funeral home in the area. We offer traditional funerals for all faiths as well as low-cost cremation services, and we will be happy to assist you with pre-planning and inflation-proof financing.
The Dagan Funeral Home, 5 generations of the Dagan family serving your family.
That number on the bottom of your insurance quote? It's far from the whole story. Are you receiving the coverage, advice, and advocacy you deserve? Price is only part of the equation. The other part? Making sure you're properly protected and backed by people who care. Together, let's build value.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
At Tim Hortons, we know it's much easier to stay focused in the mornings when you don't have to focus on breakfast. Freshly brewed, freshly cracked, baked daily. The $6 Tim's Trio, only at your neighborhood Tim Hortons.
So welcome back. Top of the 4th, 9-3. Carson Beardsley had an RBI single. His first at bat. Beardsley also accounted for one of the runs as he crossed the plate. Three and 0. Actually, I'm sorry, Beardsley accounted for 2 runs in this game. Has a hit. Also a walk. Sorry, I was a little bit mystified by my stats here. Were kind of wrong. There's a So, and another thing there you can see, Nash has got to give him a target, whether get on one side or the other side of the bag, stretch out, and well, you don't want to stretch too much, so you want to be able to go because it's a long throw, but give Buchanan a target to throw it. And Adams was kind of just standing upright, and you could hardly see him behind the batter. Foul ball. Honey, how's that scored? Drop, third strike. Advance to first. How do you put that in the? Just a CAD? Okay.
Strike out and then a pass ball.
Okay.
Because he had it. I mean, it wasn't in the dirt.
Right, so it wasn't a wild pitch.
In the dirt, it would have been a wild pitch.
Yeah. Hitting Coach Lenny Crusoe, who still has the plaque on the dugout here. As he coached many, many years and had several championships. And that was before they went to states back then in the 90s and 80s, 70s. It's one of the things. That was a good throw, even down to third by Buchanan. You know, you get great practice in a game. So you want to be able to keep throwing down to first, throwing down, make pickoff moves, do certain things just to keep getting better and better, because obviously when you get toward sectional time, that's what really matters when you get in sectionals. As long as you keep, learning from it. And I forgot where we are here. Let's see. Guy on third, nobody out, 3-0 count. Held up, but a strike. This is Jacob Benitez. That's a ripped shot. 1 run home, 2 runs home. Mike Adams, I'm sorry, Mike Adams. He could be. I don't know. I'm not sure where he is. If he's here, I don't know where he is. I don't see him. That's his son. He might be standing down here. Nice job.
I'm going to go down and see if he's down.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in 20 years.
Really? How are you going to know what he looks like? You may have to yell his name. Mike! Mike! Another run home. That's Grant Francis. Runners will advance. Seth 80 with a strikeout. He got hit by a pitch and a walk. Three and one. Hornell's next game is away on Monday. We'll be doing that game. This has popped up. Still only one out. Runners at second and third. It's going to bring two more runs home. Today's game brought to you by Butler Excavating and Concrete, City View Towing, Transport, and Auto Repair. Thanks, guys. Brian Butler owned and operated excavating and concrete. Tear a house down. Don't forget to do pavement too, septic services, everything you need. And of course, you need your car towed. Gas, run out of gas. Battery dead, they can come and jump it. Thanks, Butler Excavating. Two and 0, 1 out. 6 runs home here in the top of the 4th. That's a way to charge it. 2 down.
Nice job. All right, let's get one more now, Kate.
Marco's got that sidearm throw all of a sudden. I've never seen him used to throw like that. I don't know if it's because he's lifting weights or... Because believe it or not, when I used to lift weights years ago in high school and college, it was hard to throw overhand. You know, once you get your shoulder muscles and everything built up, it's... I'll never forget, everyone knows head coach, or track coach Mike Dagatana. He used to be a competitive power lifter and weightlifter and stuff like that, and he couldn't swim. I remember he really struggled swimming in a competition one time because his muscles get so big that it's hard to move them properly, move your limbs properly, you know. I'll never forget, I have it on film. Then he became a professional runner. Runners at only single runner at third, lone runner at third, should say. It's Oliver Taylor. Full count. Matt with 3 strikeouts and 4 walks. Today's game brought to you by Tim Hortons. Don't forget the carrot cake collection. Say hello to my little friend. Oh, I'm sorry. It says say hello to our new lineup. The carrot cake muffin. Make sure you get in and try that. You can buy that and the blueberry, sour cream blueberry donut. My favorite. Two and one. Foul tip, of course. The main place, Banquet and Conference Center, 251 Main Street. We'll be there tomorrow night for Sports Night. Don't forget Jim Boeheim's coming to town. There are tickets, a few tickets still available, I think, at Wegmans. I think there was just 2 or 3, maybe 4 tickets left at Wegmans if you want to stop and see Willis McGahee, Tim Hudson, all coming to Hornell for the 50th annual Sports Night. It's crazy, honoring Selena Maldonado as the female athlete of the year. Of course, the male athlete there, Connor Smith from Arkport. Jamie Freeland from Canisteel Greenwood. Colton Coates is our Special Achievement Award winner from Canisteel Greenwood. Full house, or full house, full count, and a walk. Base is loaded now. And we're going to take a little bit of a break here because they are coming to the mound. Thanks to Dagan Funeral Home, cremation services $19.95 plus the crematory fee. Thanks Jim Dagan, Laura Pico. They also have traditional funeral services, veteran services, pre-need planning, inflation-proof financing. I'll get it out. Thanks Dagan Funeral Home. And Decorator's Choice for flooring, mattresses. I was actually in Decorator's Choice today. What a selection they have, too. I like they have the ceramic and hardwood flooring as well. All the window fashions you need. You can come over and install them as well. Wine Chiropractic Associates, 20 Park Drive. Here's Dr. Spencer Wine, accepting new patients now. I used to coach him in basketball. Great kid, great family. Wine Chiropractic, Dr. Rich Kowski, Dr. Kevin Hagan, along with the Wines. Giovanni's. What's for dinner tonight? It's Giovanni's. And what's for lunch tomorrow? It's Giovanni's. Pizza, wings, subs, that great salad bar. Open 7 days a week. 324-6000. 607-324-6000. Thanks, Giovanni's. Dr. Pat Pico, MD. 15 Loader Street, 585-596-4129, providing quality care to the residents of Steuben, Allegheny County for over 13 years. Dr. Pat Pico. This brings up Landon Fell, a 10th grader. And rips a base hit. 2 runs home, or 1 run's going to come home. Good job, Landon. So the scoring, Livonia has scored 5 runs in the first, 4 in the second, none in the third, and then 8 here in the fourth. Hornell scored no runs in the first, 1 run in the second, 2 runs in the third. Carter Richardson, 10th grader, at the plate. Has to chase, has to step back a little bit. Two outs, 3-1 count. 3-2 count, excuse me. Popped up. That's good hustle, Cody. That's what you want to see. Like we said, you got to hustle every second. Now I'm going to see how the Hornell, if they're in the ready position as the ball's being pitched too, because that's important too. Got to get your legs spread, get lower to the ground. Don't stand straight up. Yep, they are good. I see the two in frame anyways are. Another run home. That's going to be, I think, the weakness all year long for Hornell is pitching, as we're watching here. It's because they haven't, they're just letting Keegan finish it out, must be here. Okay, nice throw. I was going to say, we should have maybe just had the force out at second, but we'll be back.
Big Blue welcomes you to Alfred State, the #1 SUNY Regional College. Learn professional services like business, medical, or food service. Your skills will serve you well in the future. Launch your career with ASC Career Paths at alfredstate.edu.
An accident can turn your life upside down in an instant. Pain, medical bills, time off work, it's overwhelming. And when you look to the insurance company for help, they don't see you. They don't see your family or what you've lost. To them, you're just a number, just dollars on a spreadsheet. Their job is to pay you as little as possible. At WDC Injury Law, we see the person behind the claim. We fight for your recovery, your future, and your peace of mind. If you've been hurt in New York, call 607-500-HURT.
In life, some surprises are good, and some surprises are not. You'll be pleasantly surprised by how much cash you could earn with an Apex Cashback checking account. Earn 3% cash back on your debit card purchases, and your ATM fees are refunded each month you qualify. Plus, when you refer a friend or family member to First Heritage and they open an Apex Cashback account, you'll each earn $50. Visit fhfcu.org, open your account, and refer your friends today.
Emma, did you hear?
Todd's in the hospital.
Who's Todd? He got a collapsed lung from vaping. He thought it was cool.
Not cool.
Promise you won't vape, Emma. It can lead to a lifelong addiction, and we can't be friends if your lungs collapse.
Bogus.
Wacky sitcom teens aren't the best people to talk to your kid about vaping.
Hey, you got a minute?
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
So Cody Carnamone leads things off here, top of the fourth. The leadoff or top of the order for Hornell as well. Hornell needs runners here, so 0-2 now. Oliver's done a very, very good job. I'll give you his stats up to now. He's Oliver's given up 6 hits, 3 runs, all 3 earned, 4 strikeouts and 2 walks, so very effective. Outing so far. That ball is foul. One of those ones. It didn't hurt him because Cody didn't advance, but you got to eat it. Just, you know, when you drop it twice, and he's dropped it once and dropped it again, eat it. And you got to do that there because what if it was a 1-run game? You know, you don't want to throw it away and then have runners come home. So things they just got to pick up on, and I'm sure the coach, if they review this game online, will tell them that. I'm sure they're making mental, and they've done it a long time. Scott Gilman's been the coach for a long time. He knows what to try to teach the kids and get better at. Brings up Brody Flights. Brody has a hit into center field, also has a walk, so he's been on twice. Vahe at first from the fielder's choice. Hussein wants to know what inning. If you're watching the screen, Hussein, you can see right where the 3 squares are, right to the left of that, it has the 4th with the arrow below. That means the bottom of the 4th. Everyone know what inning it is? It's right next to the score where it says 18-3, right to the right of that. This is number 4. And then the count is above that. It's 2-1, 1 out. That's the little circle. 2-2 now. Flights. And Brody goes down for the second out. Yep. Good pitch. Nash Adams. Pico. Lifted. I'm not sure. I know he's calling for. Let's take a look. Right fielder just kind of lollygagging over there. He's got to hustle over there and get that ball. Unless he was called, if he was called off, I understand. It's hard to tell because you can't hear from here, but. Ray Schwartz watching from Florida. 18-5. Brings up Alfie Whiteley. Popped out to the catcher in that great play earlier today in the first inning. And then grounded into a fielder's choice, his second at bat. He's behind, or he's ahead 2-1 here. Ready to recover. Today's game brought to you by the Logo Print Company. Hats, t-shirts, embroidery, from bumper stickers to banners to billboards. Everything's done right there. Thanks Chris Odell at the Logo Print Company. St. James Hospital's Orthopedics Department, where champions are cheered on. Injured, they've got you covered. Thanks St. James Hospital. Simmons and Rockwell Ford, Simmons and Rockwell Nissan, right across the street from each other. Top-notch sales service. Over 300 new and used vehicles on the lots of Simmons and Rockwell. Thanks Roger Payne. He runs both operations up there. WDC Injury Law, Welch, Donlin, and Zarpos, 607-500 I'll be seeing Mike Donlin tomorrow. One of the attorneys there will be coming to Sports Night to pay a visit. And Gilio's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Thanks Gilio's. As you can see, it's the bad time to be a first baseman here. You can see Nash has to cover his eyes a little bit, give himself a little bit of shade. First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Thanks, First Heritage, for all you do for the community. A big supporter of, too, the Special Olympics that we're involved with tomorrow with that sports night. In fact, there's a shot of Jim Boeheim. He'll be there tomorrow. Colton Coates and James Freeland, both from Canasteel. Freeland, obviously an educator there who does a lot of support of the sports in local communities. And Colton Coates, our Special Achievement Award winner. Thanks, guys. It's going to be good to see you tomorrow. And, of course, our male athlete there, Connor Smith from Arkport. Connor is an Eagle Scout as well as a great athlete and does so much for the community and community service. That's what we always look for when we're giving that awards. Same thing with Selena Maldonado, one of the most best athletes I've ever seen come out of Hornell, and she's not done yet. You want to watch some fantasy football, flag football. She is awesome to watch. Chopper foul. And, of course, we have Tim Hudson. He was a Hornell Dodger in 1994. Then he went on to play 17 years in the major leagues. And if you've watched that game, the movie Moneyball about the Oakland A's, his character, someone else plays him, is in that movie as well. He was on that great team. Pop up. Won a World Series. He was All-Star a few times. Oh, 1. Andy Crilly. C-R-I-L-L-Y. I've never heard that name before. He's a senior. Crilly. I like the name. Listed as an outfielder here. Top of the 5th. If Hornell does not score in the bottom of the 5th, the game is over. No Hornell sports at all listed tomorrow, just practices. So Crilly gets a walk. Keegan Matt still in the game. There is Stella Patrick, always a big fan. Able to sit on her porch and watch the games. Oliver Taylor up. Taylor 2 for 4 today. Got 2 RBIs and accounted for 3 runs. We're hitting the 2-hour mark since this game started. In about a minute. got him at second. Let's take a look there. Took him a while to make that call. Nice play by Marco. It's hard to tell like that, but 100%. And a walk. Oh, this new system, the system I got, they changed everything. Let's see if we can. Ultra slow. We're going to miss the... I can go back and get the instant replay, but I want to see the... I wish I could control it in the sense of... It's hard to tell if he was... That was a foul ball that you just heard off camera. They make instant replay machines that are a separate thing, but this box in one thing is awesome. I don't need to do all that. You just can't control certain things. I wish you could pick it up right where that actual play was happening. You know, right at second base. Cody into the crowd. First Heritage Federal Credit Union stop. One of their several locations. The Hornell location is right over there. It's behind the football stadium. You can't see it here, but thanks First Heritage for all your support over the years. And by Alfred State College. Don't forget to get a degree from Alfred State College. The best deal in education. Over $2,000 or more per year for every year you attend Alfred State College. Hit the ground running with a degree from Alfred State. By Wilkins Auto Sales, State Route 21, car haulers, utility trailers, dump trailers. A huge selection just outside the Hornell city limits. Literally, their property is right at the outside of the, right beyond the city limits line. That's where Wilkins' property is. And they're going to bring in a new pitcher. Looks like Christian Valle is going to come in. We'll be back.
You rush out. You rush to school. You rush to work. But this is how you win the rush. Save the morning with the new Smoky Maple Bacon on your breakfast sandwiches. Only at your neighborhood Tim Hortons.
Shop, finance, and buy your next car all online. With a new shopping experience at your fingertips, make car buying simple when you drive your deal at Simmons Rockwell Nissan in Horseheads and Hornell.
We're opening doors to your future at Alfred State, the #1 SUNY Regional College. Combine tech skills and knowledge to analyze problems and succeed together. Launch your career with ASC Career Paths at alfredstate.edu.
If you get hurt at work, you want to be able to turn to a professional you can trust. Someone on your side, with the experience to tell you exactly how things will go. Helping you get your life back together. If you get hurt at work, call 262-COMP today and get the results you deserve.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorney.
So welcome back. Bases loaded. 2 outs. Top of the 5th. That one's in the dirt. Nowhere to put him at. Might as well take a new pitcher in, Christian Valle. Hornell girls lost to Livonia in softball here today. They're over here 6-3, I believe the final score was. And that's going to walk a run home. So 6-3, the final. The Hornell or the Livonia girls defeat the Hornell Lady Raiders in softball. There's a strike to Landon. And the force. Today's game brought to you by Lamax Automax. Maximize your dollars every day with a trip to Lamax Automax. Thanks Chuck and Charlie Lamacchia. Father-son operation up there. And they have a huge selection of trucks and vans, work vehicles that have specialty equipment on them. Some of them have generators, lighting. Really quite a selection up there at Lamax Automax, right down the street here from Hornell High School. And Twin Hickory Golf Club, don't forget, golf season is here. Finally, I think today was a good day, later in the day. Thanks, Twin Hickory. Log on to twinhickorygolfclub.com. And by Maple City Collision Auto Body Repair Shop. The best auto body repair shop is Maple City Collision. We have a new pitcher in for Livonia. This is Harper Rowe, 10th grader. Livonia does have, I just said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seniors on the team. Compared to Hornell's 6. Maple City Collision. Thanks, John Birch. All makes and models, all years. Of course, you've heard it once, you've heard it 1,000 times. I've had a couple times where two deer have hit. Two deer hit me. I didn't hit them. And Maple City Collision did all the auto body repair work. Ed's Computer, sales and service. Look at that happy computer. The laptop I have in front of me is from Ed's, actually. Ed's Computers. Connors and Ferris. Thanks, Greg Connors. Your workers' comp attorneys, plus so much more. Injuries and car accidents, whatever you have, Connors and Ferris can handle it. The Ryan agencies, Hornell, Jasper, and Wellsville, 3 great locations to serve you better. Jeff Ryan Insurance Protection, you can rely on the Ryan agencies. And by John and Dagan, General and Trial Practice. Thanks, John. Now, if you're not from Hornell and you're going to come here, this Route 36 has they have it ripped up. You can kind of see everything, the cones and stuff up and down the road here. Oops. Sorry, I forgot there was a baseball game going on. Tyrone Buchanan up. The bridges closed up there. The $68 million project here. So a walk to Tyrone. Brings up Julian King. Julian 2 for 2 with an RBI. Able to beat that one out. So fielder's choice. Two and one to Keegan. So the Hornell boys, we will be at Babcock Park on Monday as the Hornell boys take on Dansville. 5 o'clock Monday. And Matt goes down. That'll be our next broadcast. Shadows starting to overtake the field. 1-1. The Hornell Livonia JV game, boys and softball, were both canceled today or postponed. Just postponed. I'm not sure why. Well, I guess the softball did play. And tennis was playing against Avon over there. I don't know what the results of that were. Full count. Head coach Chris Van Leeuwen for Hornell has done a great job with these kids. I mean, he knows the game. He expects to hustle, and we've had that struggling tonight. There's Chris. Like I said earlier, there's no excuse for not hustling. I don't care if you can't hit very well or can't field any well. You can at least hustle to the ball and make the greatest attempt you possibly can. That's with any sport you play. Give it all. Give it your all. Isn't that a... This game started out promising in the sense in the first inning, if you're just joining us. Livonia did score 5 runs in the top of the first, but Hornell came right back. Didn't end up scoring, but they had bases loaded with 1 out. Had a couple hits, and looked like it was going to be a good battle. And then a strikeout and then a pop out when an awesome catch by Benitez, the catcher for Livonia. In fact, I may post them on my... We had a great catch by Marco, too. I'm sure the LCAA has already probably put that on there. 2-2 down to the last strike. Christian Valle. And there it is. So Livonia wins it to move to 6-2. Hornell drops to 1-2 with a 4-inning game postponed. Our next broadcast will be Monday at Dansville. The Hornell Red Raider baseball team takes on the Mustangs. So that's Monday at 5 o'clock right here on Play Sports. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. And we'll see you on Monday.
Serious, man. I actually drive better when I'm honest. If anything, I'm more careful. It just helps me focus. It just helps me focus, you know?
Hi, I'm Jim Dagan, and along with my daughter Laura, own and operate the Dagan Funeral Home here in Hornell.
The Dagan Funeral Home was established way back in 1883 by my great-great-grandfather and is the oldest family-owned funeral home in the area. We offer traditional funerals for all faiths as well as low-cost cremation services, and we will be happy to assist you with pre-planning and inflation-proof financing.
The Dagan Funeral Home, 5 generations of the Dagan family serving your family.
That number on the bottom of your insurance quote? It's far from the whole story. Are you receiving the coverage, advice, and advocacy you deserve? Price is only part of the equation. The other part? Making sure you're properly protected and backed by people who care. Together, let's build value.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
At Tim Hortons, we know it's much easier to stay focused in the mornings when you don't have to focus on breakfast. Freshly brewed, freshly cracked, baked daily. The $6 Tim's Trio, only at your neighborhood Tim Hortons.
Blue welcomes you to Alfred State, the #1 SUNY Regional College. Learn professional services like business, medical, or food service. Your skills will serve you well in the future. Launch your career with ASC Career Paths at alfredstate.edu.
An accident can turn your life upside down in an instant. Pain, medical bills, time off work, it's overwhelming. And when you look to the insurance company for help, they don't see you. They don't see your family or what you've lost. To them, you're just a number, just dollars on a spreadsheet. Their job is to pay you as little as possible. At WDC Injury Law, we see the person behind the claim. We fight for your recovery, your future, and your peace of mind. If you've been hurt in New York, call 607-500-HURT.
In life, some surprises are good, and some surprises are not. You'll be pleasantly surprised by how much cash you could earn with an Apex Cashback checking account. Earn 3% cash back on your debit card purchases, and your ATM fees are refunded each month you qualify. Plus, when you refer a friend or family member to First Heritage and they open an Apex Cashback account, you'll each earn $50. Visit fhfcu.org, open your account, and refer your friends today.
Emma, did you hear?
Todd's in the hospital.
Who's Todd? He got a collapsed lung from vaping. He thought it was cool.
Not cool.
Promise you won't vape, Emma. It can lead to a lifelong addiction, and we can't be friends if your lungs collapse.
Bogus.
Wacky sitcom teens aren't the best people to talk to your kid about vaping.
Hey, you got a minute?
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
You rush out. You rush to school. You rush to work. But this is how you win the rush. Save the morning with the new smoky maple bacon on your breakfast sandwiches. Only at your neighborhood Tim Hortons.
Shop, finance, and buy your next car all online. With a new shopping experience at your fingertips, make car buying simple when you drive your deal at Simmons Rockwell Nissan in Horseheads and Hornell.
We're opening doors to your future at Alfred State, the #1 SUNY Regional College. Combine tech skills and knowledge to analyze problems and succeed together. Launch your career with ASC Career Paths at alfredstate.edu.
If you get hurt at work, you want to be able to turn to a professional you can trust. Someone on your side, with the experience to tell you exactly how things will go. Helping you get your life back together. If you get hurt at work, call 262-COMP today and get the results you deserve.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorney.